Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. We'll be starting in just a few seconds. I didn't ask you to repeat that. You can leave that woman alone, Marquina. I don't even know why you did that, because now she got her attitude. You shouldn't even say nothing to her. Should have never said nothing to her. I'm on live. I'm on live, people. I'm on the live. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. And a little wet. Why is that? I gotta get that up there. Get that from up there, because that don't even look right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm doing a little cleaning up real quick. Let me get this situated, and I'll be right with you guys. Right with you guys. I just had a few things I wanted to talk about today. Let me get this up real quick. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about this UAP report, but we're going to also talk about just UAPs. And what do you guys know about UAPs? When did you start following them? I started following them about in the late 80s when I heard about Roswell and everything. So I started doing research. And what I came up with is the Roswell incident is more likely true than not for a couple of reasons. When they took the debris from that crash, they took it to a base in Fort Worth, Texas. I live in Dallas. I know about that base. It's called Meacham right now. It's an Air Force base. So that Air Force base do exist. It's one of the heavily guarded Air Force bases on the planet. That thing has a lot of F-16s, F-15s, everything over there. But anyway, I asked the guy who works there, I said, have y'all ever heard about in the 40s that some debris came over here in the 40s? He said, yeah, I heard about that. So I don't ask too much about it. I don't know if it's a myth or not. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I think it's true. If you look at the evolution of space flight or everything, space flight, aeronautics, everything changed, guys, after the 40s. After the 40s, stealth technology was being I'm not gonna say replicated, but stealth technology was born right after that. How do you get stealth technology when other countries have a hard time making it now? Well, you say, what do we have that they don't have? You know, we supposed to have captured flying UAPs. And what you do is, just like they said today at the UAP report, you reverse engineer them. And if you know anything about the UAPs that we see all the time, sometimes they catch them on radar and sometimes they don't. Most likely, some of them are stealth. We pick them up now because of the advancement in radar technology that we advanced in. What are UAPs? I have no idea who's flying it or what's in it. My best guess what a UAP is, it would be a probe. Just like you do anywhere else when you send like to Mars. What do we do first? We send a probe. We send a probe to scout it, figure out what it is made of, what's there, what's not there. I would think another civilization would do the same thing with us. They would send out probes, um, robotics, to scan, to figure out what's there and what's not there, and relay the messages back. Where do I think they're from? I have two different theories about that. To me, and what I know about physics, not saying I'm a professor or anything, it's just the power that it would take, the fuel that it would take for you to get to the next star. It's just unimaginable. So I think they have the ability to either kind of like time travel per se, or open up wormholes and get there, shorten the distance by wormhole. Another thing is, could be from another dimension. Everything was like, well, with 3D creatures, well, in 4D, 3D creatures would have a hard time seeing 4D creatures unless they made themselves known some kind of way. Because they can stay in the shadow. 4D creature can stay in the shadow and you would never know it's there. Don't have an ability to see it. What do you guys think about UAPs? Hi, Kristen. What do you guys think about UAPs? What do you think they are? It's unimaginable to say that we are alone. It would be selfish of us to say that. Oh, we the center of attention. We the center of a universe. We're the only ones out there. It's got to be impossible. It's very impossible. It doesn't even make sense to say that we are alone. There is too much out there, and too much that can happen out there in the depths of space, creations. Um, Anything can happen. We still are trying to find out how the hell we're here. So how can we say that don't exist or it can exist and we exist? That's very, very hypocritical of us to say it and to believe that. Different, all different religions. If you go back to the Mayans and the Inca, and the Egyptians, all of them believed in something. It's written on the wall. It's written on the pyramid walls, all over the place. All cultures pretty much have a vision or a story about people coming from other planets, visitors. The Bible speaks of it. A lot of books speak of it. The Indian, I don't know if it's the Vermano or I can't pronounce it, guys. But that speaks of it. This should have just stayed on. Yeah, so if anybody got an idea of what these things are or where they come from, let's chat about it. Let's inform each other. Let's talk about it, guys. Are we going to sit back and just listen to these people and we are not to tell you guys a story, but I want to this is the reason why I believe in what I believe in. This is not a joke. We'll wait till a couple of more people get in, and I'm going to tell this story. I'm going to tell my story. I've never told anybody that I don't know or people that I don't know this story. My wife knows about it. My brother was there. My sister, she was there. My nephew knows about it. A couple of my cousins was there. They know about it. Because they was there to witness it. What I'm going to say is UAPs, they could be us, future us. You know how time works, right? The faster you go, the more time slows down. The faster the speed is, the slower time is for you. It slows down. For instance, if you are on a ship and you're on a 5 to 10 year mission and you reach half the speed of sound, for everybody back on Earth, time is different than it is for you. Time is very different than it is for you. Because while it took you 5 years to get there and back, on Earth, 20 or 30 years made then elapsed. If you ever seen the movie Interstellar, I think they got it right. Einstein's theory of relativity would tell you that he got it right. And that's all I wanted to say, guys. Yeah. So, if anybody got any input on this, what this is, or what's going on with this UAP stuff, I would like to, some feedback off you guys and, chat a little bit. But I do know we can't be alone. Oh, let me tell you this story. Since there's somebody in here, this is the reason why I believe. When I was about 5 years old, God, this is no bull, no bull. I was maybe 5. I lived in California at this time. And my mom, bless her soul, she used to party a lot. And she used to be at the club with her friends and stuff. And she would go out. I can't tell the story if there's nobody in here to tell it to. Can't tell the story if there's nobody to tell it to, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream.